speaker today. Mitch Davis is here with us today. And Mitch is the founder of the Yearbook of Experts, and he's going to speak to us today. I'll let him tell you a lot more. There it is. And our topic today is Don't Get a Job, Create Your Own Opportunity with Consulting, Speaking, Training, and Coaching. So, Mitch, welcome.
Right.
Welcome. Thank you.
You know, I do this tasting menu speech because I finally figured the last thing you want is some classical speaker with chalk marks on the floor and goes like this and goes like this, and throws confetti in the air and comes back to the next one. You probably want something that's right now, today. So let's get out the list and start crossing things off. 9A. Why am I recording this with my flip cam? I'm recording this with my flip cam because Dottie, who was living at the time they made the first silent movie, first talkie, the jazz singer, was asked, why do speakers make video? Doesn't it dilute them? Doesn't that mean people won't come to the room? No, it means more people see you, more people know you, more people come to you. Because there are three types of speakers. And I'm going to segue around, but speak, train, consult, coach. There's speakers that want to get paid. There's speakers that want to go to panels, that want to speak in front of people because they know those people know other people to network. And there's speakers that sell back of the room stuff to make money. And I finally figured out lots of people like to invite me to speak because I split the back of the room with any venue that buys from me. Although I don't think this venue's going to make a lot of money for me. Okay? But think about that. There's three types of speakers. Every one of you can be on a panel at your association talking about what it's about by tracking down the association and saying, where's the right person? And I have a small gift that's woefully out of date for this association. And I don't know if people know this book. But this is the National Association of Trade and Professional Associations. There's a new one in every library, big library in the country. And in the back there's an index of future events and what the topics are and where they're located and when people will need speakers. So that if you're doing association, CLU accreditation, right? And she's wanting to start a business with CLU accreditation. Oh, what is that? That's a highly focused niche business, right?
Right.
Well, you can find the groups that have CLU at their events 2 years out and say, hey, can I manage your CLU for you? You've got to niche your way into it, where you want to be, okay? But I'm going to start in blue ocean marketing. Because blue ocean strategy are new businesses that you might not know of. It's not like when you get that Washington Business Journal, largest 25 businesses doing this and that. Well, those largest 25 businesses aren't doing something new. They aren't in blue water. Blue water is defined as places where new businesses are, where there's not competition, where they've started something and it's just so much great because those people are still hiring. Red water is where there's 5 companies competing. They aren't growing because they're all competing for the same customers. And how can you guys understand this death wish you have working for red ocean companies that are hiring when there's blue ocean companies out there hiring? And how do you find these blue ocean companies? Does everybody see this magazine or go to the paper or go to the library and look at it? Do you know in the back of it there's a section called New Businesses, New Corporations?
Yes.
You're actually able to go into this and find companies that, look, the name looks pretty good. I ought to track them down. They might be something of value. So that's a classic way to find a job. But I like to rip things from the headlines because the headlines are always best. And here's a blue ocean company in this morning's Washington Post. This is a company that tracks down and does demographics of rich people and then figures out who can donate to them. And Russell, you see this in this morning's Post?
Yes.
Good. Russell, what do you do? Russell helps is, tell us, 30 seconds.
My 30-second team A.
Yes. All right, Russell, do it.
Stand up.
Oh, good.
Hi, I'm Russell James. You know, I've been ready for the 2-minute team A, but I didn't think I'd have to do this.
This is
30 seconds team A. Yes.
This is the escalator speech. How does this story relate to what you're talking about?
Well, I've been in communications for a number of years, and I worked at the Washington Post, and I worked at the Philip L. Graham Fund. That was the last place I worked, and we gave out money to local nonprofit groups. So that's the area I'm in, grants administration, and I'm looking for a position in that.
Did
So,
you help the people with the grants find the groups, or did you help the people with the money just deflect all the people that were pursuing you because you didn't have time to go out and have your own cognitive opinion about somebody you might be able to help, and have somebody like this who has the problem of trying to identify worthy charities that you can be the dating service for? Because this guy has the people want to donate. You guys have the ability to tell them who you can find. You're like Rita Tatil at Celebrity Source in Hollywood. And Rita runs this magnificent, I'm just going off, I do this all the time. Sit down, you know. Rita runs this magnificent business where charities come to her wanting a celebrity. And she's got connections in Hollywood. And they go, well, we want a celebrity to come to our foundation dinner. And she goes, that's good. I have to pay first-class airfare for them and a spouse. You have to give us 2 days of air. Oh, and I have a fee of $3,000. And here are some celebrities that might like your charity. But of course, she's already cleared the charity with the potential star, because the star wants it to be. And so she's the dating service between these two parts. And this type of business has gone on in Hollywood for 50 years, and that's how these celebrities show up at these events. So you can do the same thing, Russell. You can do it as a consultant, you can do it as an employee, you can do it in any one of these parts, because that's a nice blue ocean business. What's another blue ocean business? Anybody else see this story about Doug Winfield? Ran on CNN on Friday. Doug Winfield created a Facebook page. He linked to his resume. You can search Google for Doug Winfield, or search Facebook and friend him and fan his Facebook page. And he put a click to contact me, and he bought Facebook ads using the keywords of the companies he wanted to reach. So he advertised to get his job, because the world is being reversed from the job advertising to find you advertising to find the job. It goes both ways. And you got to say to yourself, he got a social media job at Manning Selvage Lee by using social media to demonstrate he's the right person on that topic. Where am I in this first one? 1 minute. You see, Blue Ocean means Circus du Soleil. It started as a circus, but it was a completely different circus. It didn't appeal to children. It dealt with adults. It had brand new space. They had to hire a completely different set of people, and it opened up the space. What are the companies out there that you see are new, entering new space, that you can go and find? You can find them here. You can find them if